Right.
So if you want to spotlight me on your screen rather than having both of us, pop to the top right and there's 3 little dots.
It's not mine.
Oh, really?
This news thing.
There should be something somewhere that says pin.
It doesn't, but it says speaker view or gallery view.
Oh, okay. Well, speaker view works if I talk the most.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Okay.
I'll
keep talking and I'll pin you so that I can see you nice and big. Any requests for today?
No.
Okay. I'll put my shoes on. Let's start off standing up. Oh, well, that was chopped my head off, wasn't it? So let's work on a stretch to start off with. So take your shoulders up. Take your shoulders back as far as they go, down as far as they go, and forwards. Up as far as they go, back as far as they go, down and forwards. One more. Up, back, down, and then let them hang. So moving to the legs, come up and out, and out. Just bring it up the front, and out to the side, and up and out. Then go the other way. So out and round. Lovely. Bring your knees together and just draw a little circle with your knees. One way and then the other way. Try and make that circle as big as possible. Wake up the knees. Can you just push forwards with that to just stretch your ankles? So push forwards with the knees to give your ankles a bit of a stretch. Should stretch down your calves a bit. Don't know how yours feel. Mine crunch horribly. Crunch. And crunch. Good. Okay, and then let's point the toes to work the opposite way in the ankles. Point a couple. Challenges the balance, doesn't it? And then turn circles. And then turn circles with the ankle. So it challenges the balance because you've got to work on your upright stance. It also works that stability here, flexibility there. We'll come to a standing position and turn the feet out. Again, thinking about mobilising the hip. We're going to one side and going to the other side. Might want to go further out or closer in. Depends how your hips are feeling this morning. Let's stretch an arm with that now. So you're working on that diagonal. Diagonal there. And a diagonal there. Lovely. Try to stretch all the way up your side, all the way up. rib cage. Let's stay still for a minute and just work on the head on top of those diagonals. A bit to one side, a little bit to the other side, and then try and add that. So you go to one side, but your head goes too. And then you go to the other side, but your neck goes too. One more each side. And I'm going to wiggle the feet back in and rotate. So bringing the arms up in front, take one behind, and then take the other behind. So my feet are east-west, and my arms are going north-south and south-north. And north-south. And south-north. And north-south. And south-north. Stretch at the back there. Let the arms go. And let's just do the same just with the neck then. To one side and to the other. To one side and to the other. Do a little up and down as well. Let's cover all the bases. So we're going to go up with the arms. One stretch, two, and then lean a little back. Swing it down, back up, and stretch at the top. Down, back up, and stretch at the top. Down, back up, and stretch at the top. Be careful with your back. Everybody's range is different. And then changing to go out wide and over to meet the other arm. Over to meet the other arm. When you're in this position, your tummy muscles have to work quite hard to hold you there. One more each side. And to the other side. Last move then. Join hands and rotate to the left. And join hands and rotate to the right. So bring your hand across and stretch. Take a breath when you're over there before you change to the other side. Squeeze behind and then come to the side. Let that go. Stretch sequence done. How's your body feeling?
Mary, one thing I've been doing in the mornings, and notice I can't do anymore, is just a general loosening up thing around my stomach. I generally try to do this.
Okay, so that pelvic tilt.
Yeah.
Isn't
I can't do it. Something.
Okay.
Can't do more than one I have to do.
Because the range isn't there, or because it hurts, or
No, just doesn't happen.
I'm going to ask the really complicated question: why does it not happen?
Can't make it happen.
You've always had very, very good range in that corner.
Yes,
So
I can do one or two, not several.
And then it doesn't go. It looks like you're pushing it rather than working it. Oh, you can't see a thing, can you, with this on? Hang on. It looks like you're pushing it rather than working bottom out, bottom under, bottom out, bottom under. Let's go to kneeling, because that's the easiest way to do it. I'll just get a mat. Kneel down. Or you might need to bring the camera with you.
Okay.
Right. So take your weight side to side. Just take your weight side to side.
Yeah.
Side to side for a start off. Loosen the hips a bit. And then don't think too much about pushing through the shoulders. Think about the bottom end of you. Tuck your bottom under and then let your bottom stick out as far as you can. Okay, can you feel that you're moving your arms? You went right back there. Okay, so if you can, try and keep your shoulders over the top of your hands. Can I get you to go a little bit further sideways? Yes, then I can see a bit better what's going on. Okay, good. Sneak your knees backwards a touch more. And backwards a touch more. Knees backwards. Roger. No, your arms are going backwards at the moment. Right. Leave your head exactly where it is. Don't move backwards. Now tuck your bottom under. Good. Can you feel the tummy muscles pulling that? Leave your head exactly where it is and then push your bottom out. So push your tail out, back down. Good, 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 good. Go further, go further, go further. Can you think about the small of your back coming lower down and then tucking under? Dropping down. Don't move back with your upper body. Good, good. Tummy muscles on. And then let that go and really poke your bottom up. Yes, 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 that's good. You can go a bit further in that direction, Roger. Tucking under, poking out. What you're missing is half the range. You can't really tuck further if you don't come from a position of really being down in the first place. So if I was there, I would literally put my hand on the small of your back right now and say drop it further. So take your bottom, good, tucking up. And the shoulders are doing brilliantly at that. So really work from the bottom end from the pelvis. Now leave the shoulders where they are. They need to be flat, and take the bottom out. Bottom out, bottom out. Good. Drop that bottom. I'd have my hands on the small of your back and say just drop that a little bit further. If you can, drop a bit further. Drop a bit further. No, you're tightening up again. Let the tummy muscles go. Bring the back down. Good. Bring the back down. Bring the back down. Bring the back down. Don't travel backwards though. Just bring the back down. You're fighting with that range, aren't you? Good. So dropping down. Try and make an arch in your back. Make it concave. Good. Now tighten it up. Tuck your bottom under. Tightening up, letting it go down. You always want to go backwards with your hands and your head. So when you're doing it, you're getting this bit beautifully. You go up beautifully. But a lot of it happens at the shoulders. So this happens at the shoulders, or this happens at the shoulders, and it's not happening here. So I need you to really focus on that shape, and then that shape, without this happening. So it's just all happening at the pelvis. It's tight, isn't it? Good. Now go down, 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 down. Down all the way before you go back up again. Yes. Now, enjoy that stretch there before you bring your back up and your bottom back in. So tuck up, lead with the pelvis, not with the shoulders. Breathe out. And then let that drop. Let everything drop. Don't come back into child's pose though. From the pelvis, let the pelvis drop. Imagine I've got my hands on your back to bring that down. I'm going to get you to do it like that. Arm down, arm up. Feel that hand moving. Good. Now use your hand, push it back down again. Good. Bring it up. Good. Take it down. Make a little nest for this arm to sit in. And then bring it back up. Can you feel the movement there in your lower spine? Yeah. Well done. Have a rest. That's the position to work it in. I think that's the position to work it in. I think you're very good at coming forwards. So that tuck forwards, you're very good. But you can't let go that way and make this bit of you concave. So then you've got nowhere to go. You're here and you're going, well, there's no range of movement. I've got nowhere to go. And you haven't got anywhere to go unless you let go of that and stand like a duck. And then you've got space to tuck under again. Duck. It's not very elegant, is it? I'm so thrilled. There's videos of this now. Duck. Stand like a duck. Bottom right out. Tail right out. Wag your tail at the back there. And then tuck under. And if you're doing it in same movement, in this position, you're going forwards. You don't really go backwards, you just kind of let go. So when I put you in this position, you're quite good at tucking forwards, we know that. But when it comes to letting go, instead of letting that back go flat and then concave, you tend to go back to child's pose. So it's not that you don't have the range, It's that you're such an upright man. You're not very good at standing like a duck. So it's not such a bad thing. Be nice to work that side to side as well, around the hips. Sometimes that can make things let go a bit as well. So remind me, once you get back up, whilst you're on the floor, let's just work a little bit of balance there. So you might want a mat under your knee, depending on how your knees are behaving today. Good. Great. Try and get on a narrow base so that that foot is quite in front of the other one. Good. Now in that position, tuck your pelvis under and then take your bum out. Forwards and backwards. A little bit. So when you go forwards, it stretches here. And when you go backwards, it just lets off the stretch. It's a small movement, forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. Trying to keep this piece of you upright. And then, oh, he's going for the stretch the other side. Go on then. Bottom forwards, bottom back. Really stick your bottom out behind you. And then in that position, let's do a little bit of balance. Do you want to switch knees a sec? Give them a rest. So one foot in front of the other knee if you can. And then say hello one side and hello the other side. Nice. That's lovely balance. I'm going to switch knees. One foot in front of the other. So good, that balance. You're not even wobbling. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. I was going to get you to change and try over the top. So same legs, but this time waving this way and waving that way. A couple of times. We'll do that each side. So get on a nice thin base if you can. Bring the foot a little bit more in line with the other one. Wiggle it in. So you're trying to get that right arm over your head. Right arm over. That's it. And then the left arm over. Good. Try and get the right arm over. I'm about 45 degrees there. Come on, right arm over. Really bend down to the side. and then left arm. Oh, she says, wobbling over. Good. Let that go. Let's just do the other side, same thing. A tip to the right and a tip to the left. Over one way. Try not to let that lower arm go all the way down. Yes, because then you get some real muscle work in the process. And then go the other side. Slowly, slowly. One more each side, that's all. One more to this way. And one more the other way. Go on, bring the head, bring the body, bring the balance. That was nice. That little bit extra that happened then. Well done. Right, can you face standing up? I can't have worked hard enough. Your jumper's still on. Still got long sleeves on.
Yes.
So think from here, go a bit wider, not a penguin step, but just try and lift, push on your toe and lift there. So I've got my toe still on the floor. Keep your body still and straight. So you're penguining. Don't. Imagine you've got real rigidity in your middle. So keep this piece of you very steady and just lift there. And then put that down and lift there. So again, you're not trying to go side to side. Stay straight. Lift here and lift here. Squeezing with your tummy muscles one side and squeezing with your tummy muscles the other. Squeeze and squeeze. Going up to your toe, squeezing in the middle and squeezing in the middle. Now, side to side. So you've done up and down, side to side. That's it. Trying to unlock that stiffness. That's good.
That's okay, that's easy.
Yeah. Go around in circles. Hello, Jake. Hello. I wonder if I'll be able to get it out. This can be quite useful. Oh, it's not very pumped up. But with the forwards and backwards movement that you're saying that you're finding difficult,
Yeah.
the ball can really help.
Yeah, okay.
Because it makes you have to move there and in diagonals and circles and things. So, I mean, it's The last thing I'd want in the world is you falling off it.
I've got a big ball.
Yeah. So if you're feeling a bit stiff in your middle, actually spending a bit of your time when you're sitting just messing about on the ball can really loosen all that up. It feels better just sitting on it, to be honest. So it might be worth getting that out of whichever cupboard it's landed in. I mean, they're unsightly things, aren't they? I mean, a massive big pink orange ball takes up so much space in the house. It's such a pain, but it's good for what you need it for. It's good.
Yeah.
Chair's coming out. Oh, do you want to sit? Can you want to? Oh, he's staying in the dark. I can see you with the curtains open. I don't mind.
Okay, that's better now. That's really better.
Oh, so can I get you to go up onto your tiptoes? Tiptoes. Back down. That's a little bit. It's too easy, isn't it? One foot in front of the other. Tiptoes. And then down. Stay up there for a moment. Stay up there for a little minute. You're too good. Roger, have you got a bouncy ball nearby? Come to mine. I don't know where my ball is. I haven't got one. Can you try going up on your tiptoes and bouncing a ball to the left of you and to the right of you? Just because, have you got your tennis ball locally?
Yeah.
Everything else just looks too easy. You're taking it in your stride. Each exercise I get you to do, you do so perfectly. And then in the in-between bits, you're like, oh, I can't believe I'm having to do this. Oh, I'm going to move this chair. It's so heavy. And it's really funny because you switch from, really? You want me to stand like this and go on my tiptoes and throw balls? Yeah, I can do that too. Oh, I've got to move a chair. Oh dear. Is that what happens when I'm not around?
Probably.
So one foot in front of the other, tiptoes, bounce one side, bounce the other side. Well done.
Tiptoes, fine.
Tiptoes, yeah. It's just hit critical mass, hasn't it, with the ball involved as well?
Yeah.
Right, ignore the tiptoes bit. Just go one foot in front of the other. Roger. Ignore tiptoes. Just simply one foot in front of the other. But when you bounce, can you bounce with some rotation? So I'm turning to my left here. He's got on a ball scavenger hunt. It got stuck under the bookshelf. So if you can, rotate so that to my left side, I'm bouncing using my right hand as well. And to my right side, I'm bouncing using my... Yes. That's what's taking you off balance, isn't it? So bring your left hand across to your right side and your right hand across to your left side. Yeah. You can do it first in kneeling if you feel unsteady in this position. So rotate along. So take your left hand to your right side. Yeah. Whoa.
I'm trying to get back down the carpet, not very good.
Yes. To get off the carpet. That's really challenging, isn't it?
Yeah.
Horrible. We'll stick with that for a while then. Let's try and get that sorted. Can you have another go, Roger? Just because I don't think you've got it cracked, that one.
Yeah.
Do you want egg? No. I'm fortunate because the bigger ball's easier to throw and catch. Yeah, so you can easily do it if you throw down with your right hand on the right side and your left hand on the left side.
Yeah.
Without a problem. It's that rotation that makes the whole balance tricky. It's working your brain. Well done. Looks easy to that side.
Yeah.
So this is the harder one with the right leg in front, left leg behind, and the left arm bouncing. I've put that on, I've just said that for the purposes of the video. Well done. Did 2 bounces and then lost your balance. Okay, try the other leg, the legs the other way around. You could do it forever with your left hand on your left side. It's the right hand on the right side that's... Oh, even that's fine. So I think the left hand on the right side, this, I'm mirroring it, is going to be the tricky one. Well done. No, you made it look easy. Fantastic. Have a rest. Do you want to sit for a second? It looked like really hard brain work.
course.
as much as anything else. It looked like your brain was just
Struggling.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to think what I could give you as brain work to do. I think we should do some Smovie swings because I think we need to do some big movements. We've done lots of stretch. We've done a bit of balance. I think it would be nice now to get some big, large amplitude movements going on. Catch your breath a second. Otherwise, you're straight back into it. Smoothies a go. Ooh. Right. Don't worry too much about the swinging. I'd like you to work the step. In front, behind. In front, behind. You're starting from a position and doing a step with the right and a step with the left. So just isolate your right leg. Your left leg's going to stay working on the same spot. I'll put a spot down. Left leg's going to stay working on the same spot. So you're going to go in front, left, behind, left, front, behind. So you can still lift the left leg. And I want you to place it on the same spot every time. So go for 20 of those. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 13, 12, 10. Big steps. 9, 8, 7. Go on, restart. 6, 5. Stamp in front. Stamp behind. 3, 2, 1. Well done. They got smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yes.
What was the distraction? I lost your brain en route, didn't I?
Yes, you do.
I bet the bees are going mad at your house, aren't they?
Yeah. All right.
Okay, we've got to do the other leg when you catch your breath.
She's going out for a walk around the doctor with them.
I imagine it being really busy down there. I don't know.
Oh, the other week, they were in the middle of the week of the camp. She's witnessing all that.
Mm. She's done well though, hasn't she? Because she's been out and about doing shopping and things like that and has actually managed not to catch it.
Thankfully, yes.
Being very careful. Other leg?
Yeah.
So identify a spot where your right leg's going to stay, and although you'll lift it each time, it will keep coming back down to the same spot. And the left leg's going to start doing its big steps. In front, step the left, need to stop with the arms, stop with the arms, but keep the legs going. Right. Are you ready? So you're going to step with your left, forwards first. I'm going to do 20. So get ready for a big old stamp. Woo, woo, woo. Ready? Stamp, left, forwards, go. Stamp. Behind. Stamp. Behind. 16. Behind. 14. Behind. 13. Behind. 12, that was. 10. Behind. 8. Behind. Behind. 4. Behind. 2. Behind. And stop. Well done. Do you need to catch your breath? It's very, very much the basics of what we do, but I think you might need to go back to that very simple, massive steps. If the Smobies start interfering with them, lose the Smobies as well.
Yes, I think doing that as well.
Yeah, it can be a distraction. See, what happens, Roger, is I'm doing it like this. I'm doing it like this. And I was bringing my foot out and trying really hard to get that knee up and the foot up every time to try and draw you into making it bigger and bigger and bigger. And yours was coming out about normal. Yeah. Yours was coming out about a normal step. I was like, bring it up, bring it back. Now watch it back. I look like a complete loon. But I'm trying to take you along with me.
So I wasn't looking at you.
No, you were busy.
Yes.
My parents have taken some of your wisdom. They've just ordered a rollout blind, a rollout awning. I said, I think it's a very good thing to have. So I hear they're very, 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 very good. Thinking, I've stood under one of those. Sorry?
You see when we were in the house. When we came to this thing. It was already here.
So it's lasted well as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
How long have you lived in your house?
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, it's really lasted well. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of the UV that's been on that,
yes,
it hasn't upset the waterproofing.
It's very on the side, I thought.
Yeah. Oh no, I think it's lovely. Roll on the days when I can get under it again.
Mm-hmm.
The days when we've both had 2 injections.
Yeah.
Won't be long now, will it?
No.
Can I make you do that again?
Yeah.
Because we've got 5 minutes before we finish, and I'd like to get those steps bigger so that it's not shuffly buffly. Okay. So you're going to do over the dog forwards and over the dog backwards. That's lovely. That's what I'm used to seeing. Oh, she says falling over. So 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, lift that right knee, 4, 2, lift that right knee, and 1. Well done. Let's change legs. Ready? Get it going. Stamp forwards, stamp behind.
Wrong leg. It's in the last one.
Yeah. Left leg. Then stamp forwards. Stamp behind. Stamp forwards. Stamp behind. Lift the left knee. Stamp forwards. Stamp behind. Lift the left knee. Stamp forwards. Stamp behind. Lift the left knee. 20. 18. 14. Stamp the left one behind. No, left one's moving. Left one's moving. Oh, rubbish. Right one's moving.
No.
Yeah, sorry. Right is the other left. So keep your left one still. I think you were working on the left.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not. Sorry. Ten, 8, 6, 4, 1. Oh, sorry. Totally dyslexic moment there.
So did you or me again? Of course.
You knew what you were doing. Well done. We'll leave it there. You have not stopped. So if you watch that back,
Yeah.
the beginning part of it is a little stretch sequence.